Anything else to grab up here real quick? Got a treasure chest over here. I'll take it. Let's do this. Down we go. Ooh, this should be interesting.
Your Majesty!
Ruh-roh. Nice save, Leander.
Your Majesty, it is I, Leander. Please, you must come to your senses.
It is too late for that, I'm afraid. Your queen is gone. Henceforth, she shall be my puppet. Nothing more.
You will
Does anybody want to
return
put any
to me
guilders
now.
on Leander being in love with the queen? Or do you think he's just like uber loyal?
Why do you even care? Her people think little of her. She is powerless, weak, unloved.
Hydropolis would be nothing without its queen.
And why is that?
Even were I inclined to tell you, you would not understand.
So
You're not
yes.
classy enough for
Then
that.
I would ask that you do as your queen did and surrender your feeble spirit to me.
You know what, Leander seems like a lot of things, but feeble-spirited does not seem like something he is.
I surrender to none but Her Majesty.
Is she coming around?
I'm sorry, that was... Oh. For some reason that just came off awkward.
This has gone on long enough.
It has. You should go away. But, you know, leave the queen and her king's bond. Or is it a queen's bond?
Your kingdom is doomed. But then
Doomed.
beauty never lasts.
Oh, snap. He is awesome. Can you be my kingmaker instead?
Brain skimmer.
I have a short
The
little
king's
yellow
bond
stuffed
truly
animal.
is broken.
You heard the man, man. No king's bond, meaning we've got ourselves a kingmaker to clobber.
Of course, the gold paw one was really cool too. Basically, well, you know, and Ding Dong Dells was really cool. Basically, every one is cool but mine. He's got his high points. He's funny. But who wouldn't want like that
I am
instead?
counting
Oh shoot! I am totally not prepared for a big old boss fight. What are we? Alright, hang on. Hang on.
All judgment is nigh.
Owie. Alright. Let me activate the Higgledies, please.
Show me your power.
Uh-oh. What's that? Whoa, I'm glad I was not in the line of fire. Whoa! Okay.
All together now.
What is going on? Nope. Ah. No! Ah! Hang on. Here we go. What? Wait, what? What? Hang on, this is cool. Oh man. Oh, I hope my sound is okay. I cut out my headphones there quite a bit.
Show me your power.
Ah! There's a trick to each of these kings, kingmaker battles, and it's actually pretty fantastic.
Show me your power.
So this is, I really feel like these battles are where No Kuni shines. No Kuni 2.
Spirits, rise.
Is that all I got out of it? I need more of you guys. Come on. That was it over there, wasn't it? Yes.
Show me your power.
Where'd he go? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Help me, friends.
Need to... There we go. Oh, it's not... I'm not hitting these weak points very well, but he... The moving! There we go. There it is.
Judgment is nigh.
In your face. Oh man, this guy is just a tank. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Come on. Stop moving. Thank you. Ah. I've almost got him. Come on. And I'm frozen. Ah. Get it? Yeah, there it is. Boom. If you're a little better than I am, can get through a little faster. It stays pretty fresh. That was starting to get a little bit light, redundant, but not so bad. And they're very cool. You're not hurt in any way? But she recovered from that pretty well. I'd say she's handling it very nicely. Cease your fussing. Not one, but 2 kingmakers have now fallen at your hand. Impressive. But it matters little. I have what I came for. Until we meet again. Ta-da! Well, that was exciting. Let's see how things are in Hydropolis with the Queen. Are you really a jerk like you seem?
Hey.
Your loyalty to the Queen really is something, Leander.
Of course.
It is no more than she deserves. Without her, our nation would be nothing.
Uh-huh.
So you keep saying, but what do you mean by that exactly? Hold on, computer needs to stop doing things. Yes. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Very well, perhaps it is time that you knew the truth. I'd say so. The palace in which you now stand was destroyed some 300 years ago, along with the rest of Hydropolis.
What?
A great undersea volcano erupted, taking our nation and all its people with it. You saw the ruins and Lucipez's labyrinth? These too were once inhabited by our people. I hate really some of these names. Sorry. I'm gonna butcher them. Our kingdom's continued existence is thanks solely to Queen Neria's intervention. It is her gaze that protects us, her magic channeled through the great watchful power of the eye that turns back time to save us again and again. Really? Were it not for Queen Neria and the Eye, we would have faded into obscurity long ago. Wow, that's kind of deep, actually. But there's one great problem with this method of survival. If the number of living souls in Hydropolis were to change, the great enchantment that Her Majesty has woven would no longer hold. Everything is for a reason. Wow. I kind of got goosebumps from all of this. So that's what all the laws are about. They can't afford to have anybody be born or die. So that's why they have to take those extra safety precautions as well, like no climbing and all of that. One more life, or one less, and it all comes tumbling down, eh? The Queen has maintained her vigil for 3 centuries, never knowing a moment's sleep. You too would be short of temper. You too would vent your frustration on those around you. But all that she has done for us. All that she has sacrificed, she sacrificed for her beloved subjects.
How?
Leander, you knew. Your Majesty, you are unharmed, I hope. You did. You knew all along.
Yes.
And so I vowed to serve you no matter what. I see. But the cracks are beginning to show at last. I fear that Hydropolis does not have long.
Yes.
I didn't do that. It skipped on its own. Do you remember, Leander, the promise we made to one another as children? Oh, you guys are childhood friends.
Of course.
I do, Your Majesty.
One day, Leander. One day, we will marry, and you will be my king.
I knew it!
We will rule together. Promise
Called
me.
it! You guys owe me guilders. I don't know how many. I'll be nice and just say 10. You know, buy me lunch.
I promise. I promise that I will marry you. That I will always protect you. That I will never leave your side. Do you swear it? On your life? I do, Your Majesty. I do. Oh, Leander. I love you.
Kind of cute, actually. I'm digging this.
How
I'm
could
digging
I
this couple.
forget? It is my most cherished memory,
But maybe that's just because it's so tragic.
and the reason I gave my life to you in service.
But that was not what I asked of you. I asked that you become my husband. My king.
But the law of Hydropolis forbids it. I could not become king. I cannot.
Do not pretend, Leander. You know. You know better than any man of this realm. Whosoever possesses the ether possesses the right to rule. It was the first king of Hydropolis who brought it back with him, and with it claimed his crown.
So that's why she sent him.
But surely one such as I cannot...
Who better? Who else has guarded this realm more vigilantly? Cared for it more faithfully? As queen, I can accept no other. You must marry me. I command you.
That's such a chick thing to say.
But your majesty, I cannot.
Why? For the sake of the kingdom? The hallowed realm over which we have watched for so long. If we are joined in marriage, then all must end.
I suddenly want to
Time
see their little
cannot repeat
babies running
itself.
around.
Hydropolis
Just
must
wreaking
fade.
havoc.
Yes. And I cannot allow that to happen.
Let go, Leander. This realm may fade, but another will soon blossom in its place. New life, a new kingdom. It should have happened long ago. But I could not let it. I had to have one last day by your side. Again and again.
Your majesty.
But it is time at last. I am ready, Leander. The wheel must turn again for Hydropolis. And if it brings our destruction, then so be it. It also brings truth.
Your mind is made up then?
It is. So come, take your place by my side. Be my husband. My king.
I will.
Those two aren't quite as annoying as I originally panned them out to be.
The preparations for our union will begin at once. But you need not remain to oversee them. I hereby release you from your duties. You are free. These travelers have need of your aid.
Yes,
Go
we get
with
to
them.
keep 'em.
Forget the concerns of our kingdom for a time.
Truly.
Truly.
Are you going to
Thank
sign
you,
the
Your
thingy?
majesty.
Yeah!
Thank you.
You have done much to aid us. Now, could I just get your, John Hancock right there on the bottom line, please? My word is my bond, your pact shall be signed. Speak with me when you are ready to proceed with the formalities. Why wouldn't I be ready to proceed right now? I love how they make it like that. What else am I gonna do?
Now,
The magic used to turn back time in Hydropolis is an extremely complex spell by the name of Rejuvenate. Ah. Most wizards are only capable of using it to restore broken trinkets and so on, but Queen Neria's skills are such that she was able to bring its effects to bear on her entire kingdom. Ah. Very well, let us begin. If you would be so kind as to hand me the declaration, let's have a cutscene. Ta-da!
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
All right. We're making progress.
Field. Our nations stand together. And now I must bid you farewell. Pray take care of my betrothed until his return.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll die a few times, but it's okay, I got some angel tears.
we will. That is, assuming you're still happy to join us, Leander. Of course. I only hope that I may be of use.
Oh, a lot.
I'm sure you will be.
Evan had freed Queen Nerea from Doloran's wicked clutches. And for his troubles, he had succeeded in adding another nation to his burgeoning union. With it came a great asset, Leander, whose wisdom would surely prove vital in Evermore's continued development.
We will be sure to build up Evermore a little bit. This kid again.
A country where love is forbidden. How strange. Yes, but I learned something there. I learned how fiercely a leader can long to protect their nation, and how much they can sacrifice for it. The Queen was prepared to devote her whole life to her kingdom, and for no one ever to know. I'm glad I met her. And Leander.
Well, there's still a way to go, and still an awful lot to learn.
Yes, I know. I've really only just begun.
In order to grow, we must first realize how small we are. It's going to be fun watching you grow into your older, wiser self.
Excuse me?
Huh? What do you mean?
You're too busy building your kingdom to notice anything else, aren't you? Right. I'll see you soon, Evan.
So wait, now we're time traveling?
Yes. See you soon.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Yeah, we'll save. Have at it. What level are we? 31?
My inventions will change the world. I'll finish the perpetual fission reactor if it's the last thing I do.
Zip, please.
What?
I don't care what it costs.
Are we back in Roland's time?
Chapter 6. The Price of Power.
Okay. Puh.
Greetings.
As some of you already know, I am Leander Aristides, Archon of Hydropolis.
I'll be counting on you.
For your kind offer of assistance, I hereby appoint you my junior consul. You will serve under Roland. It will be an honor, King Evan. Roland, I shall try not to disappoint you. Something tells me you won't. A fine appointment to be sure. I only have one question, mateys. Who will be setting our pack signing sights on next? Well, there are only two major nations left, correct? Broadleaf and Ding Dong Dell, which means we're going to Broadleaf, I guess, because Ding Dong Dell is ruled by a bunch of rats that want to kill us. Yes.
Blimey.
But isn't Broadleaf on the other side of that great big oceanic rift thingy? Ah, someone who speaks just like me. Oceanic rift. You've not heard of it? Interesting. Whoa. The rift is a great tear in the ocean bed. It is said to have been created when a powerful evil shook the very foundations of the earth many centuries ago. And when it arose, a division was created between the inner and outer parts of the ocean. Broadleaf lies on the other side of that divide. So you're saying we can't get there by sea?
Well, no.
Well, we ain't flying. Our craft may be rare beauties, but they ain't made for distances of that nature. There will be no need to fly. We shall simply have our boat leap over the obstacle. It's simple as that, folks. It's just jumping boats. That's you know. Yeah, what? I didn't take you for a comedian, Leander. Whatever do you mean? Can it really be the case that you have never seen a boat jump before? No, we haven't.
Forgive me.
It is an everyday sight in Hydropolis. I had thought it must be so everywhere, but it seems I was mistaken. And you could make our ship jump too?
Of course.
Certain modifications are required, but yes, with my guidance and the proper facilities, they can soon be made. Wonderful. Then we must gather our best shipbuilders and maritime engineers right away. I assume that means that we have some mandatory king building to do. No, I want the L3. There we go. Yep. So,
Now,
in order to enable our ships to jump, we will first need to build a shipyard. I would advise you to do so right away. Alright. Is that all he's
No.
gonna do? Yeah, okay, so let's do the kingdom building shipyard. We'll build our shipyard. See if we can do that. Okay, grab from our coffers here. And our stores. Continue. I always do that for some reason. And I believe it was down over here somewhere. Yes. Shipyard. We should be able to do this, yes. Right on. So suitable. We also have building abilities that can help at the Institute of Innovation or the Lumberyard. But we've at least got catch in there. So let me go back and then talk to Leander just to be sure that we do things in a proper way here. Not waste any like time, money, resources, whatever.
well,
Seems we have all that we need, then let us have Ketch begin his research into how our ships can be made to jump. All set, Your Majesty. That Leander showed us what needed doing, and we went and did it, quick as you like. You'll be leaping around the ocean like Billy O in that thing now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ketch. Now we can get to Broadleaf. Your ship has been modified, and you're now able to jump the Great Rift in the ocean. Just sail up to the right spot displayed in this picture, and you'll fly over automatically. Gotcha. There, and there. I'm sure that we will have a quest marker as well. Alright, everything's looking ship-shape. Shall we get going? Before we set sail, just what kind of country is this Broadleaf? I've never ventured as far as all Autumnia there. Is a kingdom founded on a mysterious art known as science. So was that dude in the beginning scene then? From Broadleaf, not Roland's time then. They actually have sciencey things going on in this world. He had a fission reactor, I think he said.
Huh?
Science? It is a means of manipulating the powers of nature, like magic, but unlike it.
Say,
It's ruled by President Zip Vector. Yeah, okay, yeah, Zip was his name. So that was Broadleaf guy. Some kind of genius, apparently. Thanks to his ingenuity, what began as small business has grown into a great industrial nation almost overnight. So we're about to go somewhere that's got quite a bit more technology than what we've been seeing. So this should be interesting. Should be quite a change of scenery. Alas, it seems that things have not been going so well for him of late. There are reports of political unrest and of discontent among the populace. Another kingdom with problems. Something tells me we're about to walk into another fine mess.
Oh, come on.
Oh, stop being so miserable and let's get going, shall we? I, for one, can't wait to see the place. New posts and comments are available to read. We have one of those hidden thingies. Spot where I chose to hide a very special little something. And remember, finders keepers, happy hunting. We have a flying boat. Or, sorry, a jumping boat. That was absolutely terrifying. I'm happy you're on the ground. Okay, so we do have this hide and go seeker as posted. So let's go find this real quick and then we'll call it a day. So let's teleport to old Hydropolis. We'll just go to Cardia Square there. See if we can find it. I don't mind these little treasure hunts. This has been an interesting, like when the story really gets into it, it's pretty interesting. Hold on, I want the leaf book picture here. Okay, kind of an alleyway there, some boxes, a torch, a blue building. You need you look blue. But you don't really have an alleyway. Well, let's check. I mean, the place is only so big. I guess we do have somebody. Oh, maybe they're up there. Guess we should be checking for that stuff as well. Let's double check it. A person with a problem. Can't make out a word he's saying. Nereus, the musician.
yes.
Okay. Oh, are we gonna give him the papers? The witch. Oh, no. Okay. Say witch, so we gotta get his voice back. So that voice of one who lives to sing is an act of unspeakable cruelty. We'll get your voice back for you. Alright. Side questing! No, not right now. Alright, so... I don't think I see... anything... here. I was thinking I would stumble on it a little faster than that, but that's okay. That's what treasure hunts are for. This is fun. We're having fun. Oh, man. I don't know. There's just, every now and then I think, I don't know. Like, because I really did love the first one with the story and everything. And like I was saying, when the story picks up and we're really starting to get into the thick of it, it really does really intrigue me and really catches my attention, and I find myself very curious and just like wanting to hear more. And then of course I thought we had caught a glimpse into something going on from Roland's world there, but it did end up being from this one, so we still don't have anything on Roland's world and what was going on with that. So obviously they're saving that as some sort of bigger reveal, it seems. Because we've got so that'll be, it's definitely going to be interesting to see where they take that. And I believe there's only 9 chapters, and we are in chapter 6, so we ought to be, obviously give or take a little on the length of chapters, we ought to be, you know, pretty good clip through the game here. We're only about 20 hours in. So, and then you can kind of make it as long as you want with all these side quests that are going on. So, definitely interesting. Okay, we're back to being lost. Holy crap. Get your crap together, Sarah. Come on. Alright, you have a quest. What are you wanting?
Hey! What?
Okay.
What the flip?
Top lobster. No, that's alright. Right, okay. Well, you're not the thing I'm looking for anyway. You seem rather irritating, honestly. But I suppose getting some Hydropolis citizens would be a nice addition to the Where's my cursor? There I am. Okay. Righto. I seem to be struggling here. I didn't think this was going to take that long. I thought the way that looked, it surely would have been a bit more obvious than that. We might as well pick up the quest. Right.
Boosh! Get it! What?
What are you wanting?
Here.
She needs the ingredients for the meal. Octopuses.
Huh?
I don't know. Right. Just figure we might as well pick up these while we're here, but they talk a lot.
Oh. Huh?
Okay, talk to the dude. Talk to Glaucus. Why not?
Hey.
I don't think he has any idea. Really? You two are standing 10 feet from each other. As I feared, I'm nothing more than a colleague. Well, there was some way to really grabbing his attention. Secret talent? Cook something tasty. Cutty fish. Alright, well, we don't have one on us. We need to find this darn treasure that I'm here for. Ah. It's gotta be somewhere. Which way did we come from? Came from that way. So... righto. There it is. Cryptic close range ring. Yep, see, that was it. Worth it. Maybe. I don't know. I just couldn't say no to that. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get. So, the cryptic melee boosted at max MP. So, alright, we have a new thing. And we have some new side quests that maybe eventually we'll do. So, back to the kingdom. And we will save up and call it there, and then I can... I guess before we leave, that way I don't forget, I can check a little bit of the... Might as well grab that money so that we can use it. And our stores are almost full anyway. Probably should expand those at some point. We're gonna need a lot more money. Complete research. we should probably level up some facilities at some point. Complete research. Alright, what do we have? Level 3. Can we level up? No. 30,000. Okay. So we just need more King's Guilders to level up. Oh, do we have more personnel I can go in there? Leander! Yeah! Oh, so we'll put him in there. It's perfect. We have a wonderful IQ. Alright. Nature's Tongue and Spirit Medium. Let's do Spirit Medium. We might need something like that one of these days. Also, I guess we can check out what's available to research at the shipyard here. High-speed helmsman, a technique that uses clever rudder control to help ship move more quickly. Cuts down on unnecessary noise when sailing, helping to evade enemies' notice. Well, let's not do that. Oops. Personnel. If I put him in there, is it enough? There we go. Probably don't have enough to do much else unless we want to research something. We're not going to be able to expand or level up a facility because it's usually costs quite a bit. I should be leveling up the facilities more, and then I'm working toward this, but I need more citizens, I think. I mean, I need like 700,000 influence, so we're getting close. And then the money is gonna be the next thing. How much is it? It's 100,000. Yeah. Yeah. But we should be making that money faster as we go. So, like, how do I... The coffers. I'm not entirely sure. Was that expanded when we expand the kingdom, or do we expand that at a facility? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I mean, that's still an improvement. And as we get more people and do more of the research and stuff like that, we'll get that influence pretty fast, because I think the last time I recorded, what I was at, like, I was way less than I am now anyways, like maybe 400,000 or something, if that. So 20 hours in, chapter 6. Oh boy, it's getting interesting. Can't wait to see more. I am enjoying it, and I really do love those Kingmaker battles. They really mix it up and make it worth that little trek, because it does just kind of, it's a little bit fun. So I'll see you guys next time.